Here's the sneak peek. Remember to like and subscribe. Welcome back to Tornado Chasers. Today we are taking on this space. It is clearly lacking enthusiasm and excitement. As you can tell, the rest of the garden's got some beautiful flowers growing, but here is just looking sad. So we are going to turn this into our fairy garden for the summer. I cannot wait. Let me take you through all the items we've got to fill the space, and then you can see the process. These are some of the lights we picked up at the Dollar Tree, and they're about $1.75 each. These are where we got the fairy garden accessories from. As you can see, they've got a pretty cool selection at the Dollar Tree right now. We picked up a little bit of everything, and I'll show you in the next clip what we actually came home with and what we're going to be using to decorate our fairy garden. And I'm pretty excited with all these cute little accessories. Here's my haul. So this is what we are going to be working with today to create our garden. We went to the Dollar Tree and we picked up some gardening gloves and some awesome items here. Everything, I'll give you kind of a little preview here, but they're all about $1.75 for each of these items, which is a great deal. We were able to get a whole variety of different houses. So pretty excited to get this going. We've got a whole bunch of different ones. And then we've got a bunch of fairy garden signs. We've got some bridges. And then we've also got some ponds. So really excited to see all this come to life and grab some gloves. And then we also went to Michael's. They had a 60% off sale on their fairy garden items. So I picked up a couple of little accent items to add in. So we've got a couple of little mushrooms. We've got some mini dancers. We've got a little mermaid. We've got a little gnome. And then we've got ice cream and a tiki shop that we're going to kind of add in throughout. And then I also picked up some sand here to use to create some gardens. So I've actually got a couple bags of this and some bags of the bigger rocks as well that we'll be using to kind of create the paths between all of these houses. So all of these little houses are going to go in this space. We put an umbrella up. I've got my little helper here to help me out and do a little wave. And we're going to be building this little garden together. First thing that we are going to work on is cleaning out all of these weeds. So we are going to hop in there, me and my little helper. Show your hands, little helper. And we are going to start plucking some of these weeds, and we'll show you what that looks like. I was pretty lucky to have help from my little friend during this process. We were able to pluck them pretty quickly. He actually really enjoyed this part. And then all we did afterwards is we got some topsoil so that way we could level out the ground. We kind of took a look at it and we figured it'd be a lot easier if it were level. So there it is, all done. We went in there, we did a bit of raking, we did a bit of flattening before we threw everything else in. So here is what our layout plan is looking like. Now we just need to move this down here. I just want to give you a close-up of all these little houses because they are truly adorable. Love the little ice cream shop. Got these little bridges. Little welcome signs. Really loving little duck pond. I love this with the little water pump. These houses are truly so cute. Love the tiki bar, love the mermaid setup. Last one here with this little gnome. I think this is going to be a really, really cute setup. Okay, we got our topsoil and we are back. Here we go, ready for this magical transition. 1, 2. Okay, magic and a little hard work. And ta-da! We have got all of our topsoil down. I've also filled up or started to fill up one of these over here. So I've got 2 of the bigger ones, 2 of the smaller ones. We're going to see how this lays out in this garden so we can have this all in. So let's take a look and I will come back. Okay, so here is where we've decided to put these. And now it is time to move all of our little houses down into our beautiful garden. So keep an eye out, and here we go. So here is the start of our little garden. We are still working on a couple things. So next you'll see some roads get put in with some rocks that we got also from the Dollar Tree. I think this was my kids' favorite process. We kind of just sat there and we built these little roads. And I think really the roads and then adding in some moss really brought it all together. And here it is, our finished garden. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it's super cute. We've got a couple layers. We've got everything connecting. We've added in some moss, which I think is really nice. We've got our upper level and our lower level. We've added in a lot of really cute little details. I think the only thing that's missing that we might add later is some lights. If we do, I will share it with you guys, but here it is, our fairy garden. I really enjoyed making this garden. I will say, I think my favorite part is the fact that you can constantly move it around and adjust and do whatever you'd like after the fact. So please stay tuned. I will be posting another video because I did make one of these at my sister-in-law's house as well for my niece, and it also came out really amazing. If you like this process, please remember to like and subscribe and follow along, and you'll see a couple more videos like this of some fairy gardens that we've created, and then more unboxing videos to come. So please like and subscribe.